On the savanna, the line between life and death is often invisible. In this ecosystem, they are not competing opposites. They are the same force driving every living thing forward. This is the Masai Mara. While it looks like an unforgiving wilderness, it functions as an ancient classroom, holding the specific mechanics of endurance and adaptation. The Masai people have shared this soil with apex predators for millennia. Their culture and survival result from observing and understanding its uncompromising rules. Look past the apparent chaos of millions of animals. Beneath the struggle is an ancient, calculated balance, a rhythm that humanity once lived by but has since forgotten. The Maasai have a saying, "Without the lion, the grass would die." It sounds impossible, given that lions are strictly carnivores. Biology proves the proverb. Herbivores without a predator will stay in one safe location. They overgraze the same patch of soil until the roots fail, the ground turns to dust, and their food supply vanishes. The threat of the hunter prevents this collapse. Fear forces the herds into continuous movement, giving the land time to regenerate. By hunting the herd, the predator inadvertently saves the grass. The lions don't know they are landscape managers. Their daily reality is much simpler, a grueling search for energy that usually ends in failure. What we see as a kill is actually the lifeblood of the entire landscape. The loss of an individual animal is the prerequisite for the survival of the species. The foundation of the Mara is built on sun, water, and grass. But this garden requires specific architects to maintain its structure. Giraffes act as canopy pruners. By eating the high acacia leaves, they shape the trees and allow sunlight to reach the undergrowth, feeding the grass that sustains everyone else. While giraffes manage the light, elephants act as the heavy engineers. They require immense amounts of food, but they give back through their knowledge of the terrain. Their crucial role becomes apparent during severe droughts. Elephants use deep memory to find old, hidden riverbeds. They dig deep into the parched earth, creating emergency wells that keep hundreds of other species alive. Survival on the plains is not just about consumption. It requires building and remembering the infrastructure that will be needed when the rains fail. There are two main paths to success in the Mara, demonstrated by the ecosystem's most famous rivals, the lion and the hyena. The lion relies on explosive power. They wait for a single moment to exert immense force and finish the hunt in seconds. The hyena takes the path of relentless persistence. They use coordination and psychological pressure to wear their target down over hours, waiting for the moment of total physical exhaustion. Neither path is superior. Both the explosive action and the quiet, steady pursuit are necessary to keep the population in balance. The greatest trial for any animal in the Mara is the Great Migration. Millions of animals must head north, chasing the scent of distant rain. Their path is blocked by the Mara River. It is muddy, chaotic, and filled with predators that have been waiting all year for this specific moment. The Maasai see this as the work of the god Enkai. The red god of drought pushes them from behind, while the black god of rain pulls them toward safety. To stay on the bank is to starve. To enter the water is to risk death. The animals jump because they have no other choice. In nature, there is no such thing as absolute safety. Moving forward into the face of certain danger is the only way to endure. The crossing resets the cycle. For the survivors, the reward is fresh, nutritious grass that provides the energy needed to begin the next season. The cheetah is the ultimate nomad in this new landscape. It is solitary and independent, answering only to its own hunger. But independence has its limits. Even with incredible speed, a cheetah's hunt often fails. They frequently need the distraction or coordination of the wider ecosystem to succeed. Total independence is a myth. Every individual, no matter how capable, is tied to the broader survival of the team. The Liboni tell these stories because the rules of the Mara apply to our own choices. This landscape provides a guide for how to navigate the human experience. The Maasai teach us that to arrive quickly, one should walk alone, but to reach a distant goal, we must walk together. Survival requires a combination of traits: the lion's courage, the elephant's memory, the hyena's persistence, and the cheetah's free spirit. We have one life to live. When you reach your own Mara River, remember that the only true failure is staying on the bank. Step into the water, move with the rhythm of the land, and find your strength in the crossing.